I got his. Coming.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I think I protect you. Yeah. Nice. We got Twitch. Hey guys, for those who don't know, my name is Bizyze and I'm a Challenger League of Legends coach. I have over 2,000 of hours on individual coaching and I have plenty of students that climb from bronze or silver all the way up to diamond. Remember that the content that you are watching right now is a personalized, high-quality coaching session that you can only get from me. If you want to get better and climb League of Legends, feel free to add me on Discord and book your own private coaching session. What are you waiting for? The link is in the description. Here is we just need to push the wave, get them a lot of farm and make sure we don't die. Twitch is the most useless AD carry in the early game and they also have Morgana with that glacial thingy, so she's not going to do much. We're going to look to mainly scale, but if we can get and build the CS advantage, that would be amazing. Because against Twitch, Blade is good. So you only go for shield if you play against double poke matchup.
No, Longsword 3 is against double poke. Yeah. That's what I've heard.
Well, it depends. Depends on what kind of poke. Like if you have a chance to win the lane, Longsword 3 pokes. If it's completely like, let's say, have a Shen, like something really useless, and they have Caitlyn Morgana, and you know for a fact that it's not going to happen, like you're not going to have a chance to kill them, then just shield is better.
What about boots and 4 pots?
Boots are very bad because it doesn't help you to farm into the tower, and you're going to miss so much CS. It's okay for movement
helps
speed,
you dodge skill shots, but
true. But if you miss all of the CS, doesn't matter.
Okay.
The shield, it gives you more damage on minions, and it gives you the healing, which is super good. Plus, it gives you the HP, the flat HP, which is so good in late game or mid game, because in late game you don't have it. We're going to go through river right here. We're going to just farm. We need to get prio, so we're not going to play too safe. We're just going to play around zoning. So we leash and then we just go on bot lane fast. Do you want me to tell you what to do, or should I just let you play and then tell you that you're doing a mistake after?
Probably just let me play, and then if I'm doing something stupid,
I'll just tell you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Perfect. That is a good leash by you. The support has to stay more. Bit more.
I'm just trying to get prio.
Yeah. Need to hit the mini. That's good.
Because then I don't have to use my rocket on these.
Yeah. Try to stay on the left angle. The support has to stay in the brush.
Alright.
Exactly. Try to push. Always, your default mode is pushing. It's okay, I'll just protect you. Yeah, we're going to push it. So your default mode should be pushing, not hitting or not zoning. You only zone with Lulu or like an engaged, like a support that is.
So you don't. I shouldn't be worried about hitting them with my rockets at all?
No. Only if you play with like a range support like Karma. I'm going to word here. Because with Karma it's a bit different. Or you know, Lulu, sure, you can just zone. But with Braum, Thresh, Alistar, just pushing for 2 is so much better. Wow, we got every minion. Holy shit, good job. That's good. I have my E for you if something happens.
Yeah. Oh man, I did not mean to click Twitch on that.
We just let the wave to come into us. We don't want to do anything crazy. Because wave is coming into us, we're going to just be ungankable. Nice. It's okay. No need to hit because the wave is coming into us. We don't know where is the Kha'Zix. Yeah, be very careful. I'm just going to take it and then we just play safe. Okay, that hitbox is pretty crazy. Okay, be very careful right here. Okay, I'm just going to help you.
I was gonna say you're definitely telling me to play a lot less aggressive than other people.
Yeah, so this is basically
not saying
the
that's
matchup.
bad, but
yeah, that's the matchup right here for now, because the wave is coming into us.
So even in low elo, you'd play less aggressive?
Well, it depends on the situation. There is no such thing as you need to play aggressive or defensive. It's just adaptation. Like how does the situation allows us to play. In this case, it's defensive. Like right now, I'm going to flash. 2 seconds. 1. Let's go. We can go. Let's see if they're going to dodge. Nice. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Shit.
Okay. Maybe I can. Okay, I can't really get. Oh, I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to play a game from behind. Yeah, we should try to heal for movement speed there.
Probably just get Cole.
Yeah. Well, do you have like longsword?
Yeah, I can do
Yeah, longsword
longsword
is better.
instead. But...
So, on AD carry, remember that boots are not that good. So, how much gold did you have there? Did you have like 700?
I don't remember.
Yeah, so you should never get boots. Boots are only good if you get tired to boots. Boots are very good if you get, you know, attack speed boots. Otherwise, they're pretty bad. Like, it's better to get, you know, longsword because you can farm better in the tower. And then a dagger is always good. Okay, I'm going to try to help you. Okay. No need to push, yeah. And also in those kind of lanes, you can consider buying refillable potion. Actually, in every lane you should buy a refillable potion if you have the money. It's good item gold efficiency wise. Nice. Close. The wave is going to slowly come into them. So I'm just going to put a ward here and then we're just going to need to crush. Okay, Kha'Zix is bot lane. Yeah, we need to crush this up. We can't recrush the next wave. So let's push this one fast. We push it super fast. Kha'Zix is in the brush, just so you know. Oh. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's go. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Okay, wave is pushing. Oh, this is super good. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, he knew the flash right away.
Yeah, be careful because right now we might get caught, so be very careful with the positioning. Yeah, be very careful. Yeah, we go on bot lane. Morgana is here, we can't contest it. So be very, very careful when you're doing those kind of things. Like when you're following, just let Braum die. Like it's okay. Like you really want to make sure you don't die. Okay, they just left the Drake. They're going to come bot lane, so be careful.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, we need to get the experience and not die here.
I do have Nimbus Cloak and Flash.
Oh, you can Nimbus Cloak?
Yeah. One of my favorite Jinx players uses sorcery.
And what hero is he?
Challanger.
And sorcery, because sorcery is good, but Nimbus Cloak?
Yeah, so Nimbus Cloak and Gathering Storm.
Okay, interesting. And is he using that actually?
Yeah, every game.
Okay, interesting. And he's playing with Exhaust or what is he playing?
It depends.
Can we just let the
most of the time?
once?
I think most of the time Exhaust.
Yeah, because with Exhaust it's better. With heal it's not that good. Okay. Just wanna get the cannon here. Don't think I can do it.
You can eventually.
Okay, Yasuo could actually just come here. Okay, yeah, I can't retake it. Okay, Yasuo is coming, so I'm just going to...
Take it.
Yeah, that's good. Oh. Yeah, that's why you need longsword, you see? Like every time when you have, you shouldn't really get boots. Because you're not going to get the minions. Only last
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem CSing because my support never hits anything. I just know how to set it up before it gets to the turret.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't set it up. That's the thing. Because if it's a huge wave, you can't set up the goal of the minions. Okay, we don't know where is the jungle. Okay, how much gold do you have?
It'll be 1300 after these 3.
Okay, then we should just crush and push. Yeah, let's push hard and then we just crush and recall. Be careful of the jungle. Okay.
They're playing a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe jungle is here, so careful. Okay. I think they're just bad players, but you never know. Yeah, recall. We have non-quiv. I mean, you have non-quiv. Also have the item in 9 minutes. This is quite good. Faster than Morgana, yikes. Okay, it's not that
I mean, I can work for tier 2 boots.
yeah, you should. That's good. If you had pickaxe, it's better to get pickaxe. Usually, it's
I didn't
always
have it.
it's always non-keeper into boots, like tier 2 boots. But if you're losing, so let's say you have a 0-4 support and you're losing hard, then boots first is better for the movement speed.
Yeah, get back to lane.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're going to push it. They are going to recall right here. We just need to stop recalls.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to stop recalls here. Get ready to ulti and heal if needed. Okay, we're just going to push it. Push it and then we just stop it. I'm just going to get a cannon. Just going to stop her again here. Be careful, Kha'Zix is top lane. We're going to go on the river and try to get the pink ward here. Kha'Zix is top lane. We need to go all the way around. Like this, yeah. Let's see. You should get all of the wards, by the way, as an AD carry, so take this. So, Twitch is here. He has, oh my god, he has the Nashor tooth. Okay, we don't know where is the Kha'Zix right now. He was top lane, so he should be top lane. But what about the Corki? Yeah, Corki package. We need to run. Be very, very, very careful. Farm a W, play slow. Corki is right here. Corki is right here. 100%. Yeah, have to push. Yeah, he's right here.
Okay. I think waves coming.
Yeah, be careful. I'm fine. I just want to bait him. Yeah, I just wanted to walk up and bait him. He's losing so much on mid. This guy's so garbage. He's losing every plate.
Yeah, oh, mid lane.
I think mid is dead. Mid is
at
dead.
Tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Corki's not here anymore. But I hate their AoE, like, it just does so much, you can't even, like, stay alive. Eventually they just poke you down with their AoE. Twitch is just, like, so underrated.
Be careful. Oh no.
Twitch is literally just underrated, like, he's such a good champ.
And we didn't really play the very early game, right? That's why we kinda lost it, because we lost prior.
I played it exactly as you had said.
Yeah, I'm going to show you in the replay that I did it.
Well, you told me exactly what you said to me, so...
You did a mistake before I was able to actually tell you something, so...
But that's the point.
Yeah. Oh. No, missed it. Take it, nice, man. That's what I like to see. Let's push. This is our chance. The game is not easy, so we need to play properly with the macro at least. Okay. Okay. Good. Let's push it. Okay. We can get one plate and then run. But only one. I'm just going to stay cover you. One and then run. That's pretty good. So if the plate is very low and you can like 2 shots like this is okay. I'm just going to protect you. Like if you stay for more, you're just instantly going to get popped, so...
Yeah, I always tell my ADCs to leave.
Yeah, it's good to not crit. But if the plate is like very, very low, then you can just do it.
I'm just gonna go Kraken Slayer.
Yeah, Kraken Slayer against the Yone and Kha'Zix is definitely super.
I know, no, it's not bad.
Yeah, well,
but it's not good.
Well, they don't really have tanks, so Kraken Slayer is not that good. Like Shield Bow, Gale Force is like so much better here.
Shield Bow's nerfed.
True.
Even people who build Shield Bow aren't doing it anymore.
So Kraken in this situation doesn't help you with anything. It's just damage, but you're going to just get popped in teamfights. You're lucky that you have me and I'm going to stay with you. But if you play SoloQ with that item, it's very shit. There is no tanks in the enemy team. Yone is going to ult you, you just instantly die.
Just let me play. I got it.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you play, but yeah.
I know how to play Jinx.
Okay.
I've tried
Nice. Nice try. He might flash on you. Okay, I'm coming. 10 seconds and I'm there. He's invisible. Right here. You can bait him. I have W here. Yeah, we need to push, we need to push, we need
I
to
have
push.
Kraken.
You're with me. True, but we need to push one more. Like, you're going to lose so many minutes for no reason. We're going to push actually even more. Like, we're confident. Yone is top lane. I don't think Kha'Zix is here. Let's push one more. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We need to be very confident. Do you have something else than Kraken? We can even get Gromp if you have something good. After Gromp.
Probably longsword.
Okay, let's go for Gromp.
I'm not longsword, but a dagger.
Okay, I will just help you. They're mid lane. You're the same level
Oh,
on Twitch.
I have crit cloak.
Okay. Oh, what
I
happened?
feel like that 2 daggers are better than crit cloak though.
Yeah, 100%.
On Jinx.
100%. Yeah, I mean, cloak on AD carry is not that good. Especially like early one. Like if you get the 3rd item already and you get, you know, crit. Oh, you get crit, then that's fine. You should recall instantly there. Yeah.
No, I got mid wave.
Yeah. After the mid wave.
Yeah. I can do crit cloak and dagger.
If you have, do you have the zeal?
No, I didn't. I'm
okay.
close.
Yeah, so right here it's good to get the Hurricane. Actually, usually Hurricane is not that good on Jinx in this meta, but at the moment,
it's really good. This guy's the guy I follow, the Jinx main Challanger.
and
He says, so if it's all squishies, it all depends on if someone's gonna be attacking you or not.
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
up
But it's
close.
Kha'Zix and then it's Yone. That's the thing. Phantom Dancer is.
Yeah, so then PD is better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hurricane is not that good in in this case. And generally speaking, they have a lot of things that go on you in low elo. If they are going on us, heal early and we win. Let's go.
I wasn't going for Hurricane. I was getting Zeal and then the longswords for PD.
Yeah, but you said that Hurricane is super good.
Yeah, overall.
Yeah,
but
overall.
not in this game.
Not here.
You're saying it's not good in the meta, and I'm like, what do you mean?
No,
it's her best item if it allows her to play.
If it allows, yeah, but usually they have a lot of assassins, and if you can't play the game, you can't play the game.
No, I
Even
agree.
if you have, yeah, let's go.
PD is definitely best against this team. They're not going to be clumped up either for Hurricane as much as another team.
Yeah, the only thing that is good about Hurricane here is that it allows you to farm a lot because we are behind. And we need to survive, so we have 0 wave clear, we have Nasus, Yasuo, Hecarim, so if we scale, it's going to be over. Let's push one more. We gotta be... Oh, never mind. Let's go for the Raptors.
You can still buy Hurricane as your last item.
Yeah, but I mean, when there are items like...
I'm serious.
Bloodthirster, that is giving you sustain. Let's go mid and try to steal some farm. You would have to go bot lane soon. Oh. I'm actually fine.
Dude, Twitch is such a disgusting champion.
Yeah, we just need to play super safe by ping cores. We're going to have Nasus. Yeah, I actually think that this is winnable. This is winnable for sure. But they have the soul. Yeah, I should have gone Rico right now. It's bad to stay right there. I'm going to get popped. You can actually go bot lane at this point. I'm with you. I'm just coming with you.
I can't kill them.
Okay. Twitch is right here.
No,
but
I
it's
have
okay.
enough.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay. Morgana is here, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, let's
Fucking
go.
dumbass.
I don't think it was needed. Let's push one more, Kha'Zix is top. So right now we got that advantage.
I saw Kha'Zix down there by the Drake though.
Yeah, he was top right now.
You
Yeah, but he
don't
was a
think-
while ago, right?
Okay.
And also Yasuo was with us. So if I die, I mean it's okay. You can just kill him.
Yeah,
Or
I
just
just
die
don't
for
want. I don't want you to die for it though.
Oh, I mean I'm a support. I'm used to die. AD carry is more important than support, so if you're alive, I will just give my life for you. We can actually just take this. I have locket. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. And then it's back off. Perfect, you got the big lead. Beautiful farm, I'm proud of you. Don't forget about the blue trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have enough for part of the IE also.
Okay. That's good, we go mid lane. Nice, you're
I
super
don't need
strong.
Lord. I don't need Lord Dom second because of
No, for
tanks.
sure. Yeah, they don't really have tanks. They only have like...
Yeah, I know all the itemization because he explained everything on his stream. If you have a lot of people dashing towards you and shit, just build PD. If everyone clumps up, Hurricane's obviously the best item. As long as you're not gonna be a danger.
Can go mid lane. So try to prioritize getting the wave first. You don't need to come with me. It's better to take your wave first before coming because you wanna create pressure. Like right now we could have get collapsed upon because he didn't push. Okay, maybe he can give it to you. Nice. Even if you have one, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go bot lane. In about 5 minutes
wolves.
we have... Yeah, wolves and then... Okay, I'll save it. If they don't get Nasher, I mean, we just... okay, be very careful here. It's fine, but be careful. Morgana binding. Okay, we got this, we got this.
It's zoned.
It's okay, it's okay, it's... Oh, no, man.
I know.
It's close. Okay, let's push, let's push. Nice, okay, I don't know how we fucking win it, but I mean, I'll take it.
That's because the Jinx Rockets are better.
Okay.
They stand next to each other.
Yeah, they stand. Okay, that's really good, and our team also did good job.
Lethal tempo broken.
I mean, he also should get the Halo Blades with Twitch AP, I think. We can push for people dead.
Halo
is actually
Blades for
takeable.
what?
So when you play
Twitch?
AP Twitch, yeah, when you play AP Twitch, you
Yeah,
wanna go
yeah,
for
he
that.
needs Halo Blades, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Wow. He's just dead. Like, what is he
Yone
doing?
is broken, Kappa. Okay, let's
I'm
get this
taking
as well.
golems.
Yeah, Ikork is coming. We need to go sap after.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm settled. I'm settled in
be
for the
careful,
night.
Be careful, be careful. Okay, 7 to 10 for a minute. Okay, man. Where is the money thingy? Okay, let's go. Here. Oh, one more. I think I'm dead. He's at least... No,
I could have healed you.
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
IE.
You're 2 levels up on the... Okay, so we are going to win this game actually. Alrighty. Oh, can't believe it.
Oh, we don't need heal cut. I kind of want to go Storm Razor to stop them from initiating on me.
Yeah, well, I don't think Sunraiser is going to do that. I
No?
think that if you just like if Yone jumps on you,
Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster is fine.
Yone, if you Storm Razor him, he isn't moving.
Yeah, if he ults you first and he hits you, he hits you.
That worked so well for him last time.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well. Okay, push mid and then we're going to go to Drake.
I sidestepped his ult last time, so.
Okay, we just play slow and we win this. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay. I got him. Let's go. Okay. Okay, let's go to Nash, let's go to Nash.
Alright.
Okay. It's okay if Yasuo doesn't follow.
We can probably take...
Yeah, good flash, by the way.
Kill that mid wave first?
No, it's too far.
No?
Let's get it, yeah. I'm wondering if we can do it by ourselves.
Yeah. I've almost soloed it, yeah.
Yeah, we can. We should. I mean, if Twitch
I have
counts...
the extra BF sword.
Oh, it's actually so fast. Yeah, it's really fast. Twitch is most likely going to come here, but I'm going to put this on. Oh. Okay, be careful, be careful. I'm just going to be. You should too.
I don't have anything to buy.
Oh, really? Like, you can sell the blade for, you know, Vamp Scepter. Even stopwatch is good. Because Kork is going to have package in like 2 minutes, or so you can stopwatch the Kha'Zix, the Yone ulti.
So it's just stopwatch Corky's package then?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for midwave to come up.
Okay,
I'll be here.
Kha'Zix.
Sure.
Okay. We can just go on this guy? Okay, well, I mean... Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind, shouldn't really.
Game's probably just over.
Let's see if we can actually end. Twitch is most likely going to be around. Okay. Brom is so good into Twitch now that I think about it. Got it. Oh, am I dead right here? Really? No, I'm not.
I'll take the red.
Okay, I'll just be. Alrighty.
Kha'Zix. I'm just waiting for him to try to... Okay.
Coming. 5 seconds. Be careful, package. Coming. Okay. Okay, I'm coming to you. Yeah, I think you're dead here. Yeah, I couldn't really get to you. If I had flash, maybe? Oh, no. Okay, can they get something? Okay, this game is actually quite interesting. Okay. No. Oh my god. Oh no, bro. Shouldn't go in like that.
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing that.
Just going to get a nice vow for you.
That wasn't so bad. If you have problem, you come to me
Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's carry man. Let's go. We can 2v8 here.
Yeah, I have Bloodthirster.
Yeah, that's good. Also, yeah, so it's quite okay. Oh, no, never mind, it's not. Oh, really? Montage almost. Okay, I'm just going to stick with you. For now. Okay. See.
But used her Alder now.
Yes, he did. But I have the E, so it shouldn't really matter that much.
No, I was just thinking in terms of his range.
Okay. Yeah, you should be very strong right now. You don't have flash, so that's the only bad thing. They have that Sul. Be careful here.
They're both backing.
Okay. Okay, let's move the vision to this angle. We need to be very careful. Hecarim is not yet here, but I think we can even win 4v5. Oh my god, really? He just like walks in like that? I got his coming.
Oh my god.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I think I protect you, yeah. Nice, we got Twitch, we got Twitch. Okay, not good.
I can just start dragon.
Oh shit, I think you should game with us. Because right now...
I couldn't. Yon was all over
Oh, he was
me.
zoning? Oh, okay.
I had to
you
run
can end,
from
you can end,
Yon.
you can end. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Didn't know.
Yeah, my team basically just left Yon on me. So I had to just...
We got Twitch. So it was okay.
Yeah, as long as I don't die from Yon, it's fine.
Okay. Perfect, so... Stick maybe like the close, maybe this one for example, we'll see. Okay, so first thing, right here. Good. We don't leash too much, this is fine. So remember to never leash too much because you're an AD carry and wanna be on the bot lane as sub, this is good. I also like that you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
I also like that you're hitting the minions and you're hitting different minions, that's good. So your default mode should be hitting the minions, that's good. Also first pattern here to stay close to the brush, it's not good. Should stay
yeah,
like,
it's my support pattern.
It's the support pattern. In this case, it's not that bad because Morgana is staying on the bed. I mean, she's also really bad and she matches me instead of staying in the brush and trying to get the Q on you.
Just play opposite of the support, yeah.
Just opposite of the support, so it's not that bad. This is fine because you're pushing.
So technically, I did it automatically without you saying anything. I played opposite of the support.
Yes. It wasn't that bad here. So this is fine. This is overall fine. We have more minions, so here this is okay. You should push. So you should only look to punish if you have more minions. If there are 3 minions against 3 minions, you should look to push the wave. If you have 5 minions against 3 minions, then you should look to punish. Because if he tries to trade back, then you have more minions and the minions are going to hit him. So here this is good. You should focus on pushing. You see your pattern, you try to actually go on them when we have less minions. 3 minions, you should still push like here. You see, like that was bad.
Yeah, but my range also enables me to hit him over the wave. You know what I mean? Like I can hit him without taking minion trades back. Like I can.
True, but then you can hit him for 50 health, or you can get level 2 advantage. We all in and we burn his flash. Because you want to think about the Braum, what can he do? Because you don't want to think about Jinx in a vacuum. Because you're right, but Braum.
I only think that way because I don't have a support in SoloQ.
Yes, but if you get level 2 advantage, anyone can play with level 2 advantage. Even if they don't walk up, it's still the pressure.
Well, some of the trades, if you watch some of the trades I'm doing on him, I'm also hitting the minion at the same time.
So here, This is all good because you're hitting the minions. Like right now, you're wasting time. You see this?
So
click?
keep
It's
hitting,
bad.
keep hitting
Keep
it,
hitting,
right?
keep hitting, keep hitting, keep hitting. Yes, this is
Okay.
fine, but you're staying too close right now. You can stay here and do the same thing.
Yeah, no, that was mispositioning.
And then here we just have to push for 2. So this is basically the mistake that lost us the lane. The positioning and the fact that we didn't really push too much. And overall, you didn't really farm too bad in this one. Even in tower, you played okay. I want to see the team fights, how you play the team fights. So let's
Front
see
to
if we have...
back.
Okay, so that's fine. You just go with us, sure. Good, good. Okay, let's see how you play this one. So, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Put the E, heal very early, didn't return back. This is amazing played. This is very, very good played. Okay, I want to see like a big fight. Here, I didn't like that you're staying. So this is actually quite bad. So you're staying in the lane. Right here,
Kind
this
of
is...
limit testing a
You're
little
limit
bit.
testing, yeah, but as an AD carry, remember that a rocket, like a R missile barrage against, like for the Corki, like if he ults
I'm
you right
just
now with
dead,
flash, you're
yeah.
just dead. Exactly, and you see how much you
Yeah.
stay? You should just recall. And then you just
Yeah,
go
I'm
bot
basically
because-
just tempting probabilities over and over.
Yes. Okay, good. So I wanna see the last team fights and the next team fight. So this is good. You pushed, fine. Good, recalling. Good, pushing. Fine, staying with me. It's kind of easy to play when you're staying with me. Yeah, definitely we should try to play. Okay.
Well,
this
I'm
is
also
actually...
I'm also just taking stuff that's in a straight line of our, like our. I always think of the game as a line, like a board where like you draw a line where the turrets that you have and the vision that you have, and that's your zone that
Yeah.
you can farm at. You can't go past your zone.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Nice. You played it super well here. You just push bot lane. Good. Pushing. Okay. Taking this, taking that. Sure. Let's see how you play this right now. Okay. So you E, auto. Okay. Yeah. You played okay. It didn't heal me, but it's fine. No worries. Let's see how you're going to play the next team fight. So where is the team fight here? Okay, the Drake
In
one was
river.
kind of useless, right? Like this one, I don't think... Oh, yeah, let's see. Nice positioning.
I put my chompers down.
Yeah, very nice positioning here. Super nice. And then we just this is end fight. So what about this one? Do you fight this one?
This one, I don't think I did as well positioning as... Not that one, the one previous.
Previews?
Yeah, I think there's one...
Okay, this one.
I can't remember
you
if
see
it's
this one?
one... There was one fight that I didn't like the way I played it.
No, this was...
The one where Kazakh spooked me.
Oh yeah, it was later. I think it was here.
Yeah, there was a
Here
fight
it
where
is.
Yes, that's the one where I didn't feel like I was doing the right
Yeah.
thing in the team fight.
Yeah, so here this is good positioning. I mean, it's fine that you're respecting the Kazakh. I can see you're clicking, like you're actually clicking back, which is good. This is a good pattern, but it should be behind us, always.
Okay.
Always, and never close to the walls, because here the Kazakhs can jump over the wall and he can instantly pop you. So, first of all, stay around your team. Second of all, stay behind your team. And try to stay relatively close to them, because if you stay here, no one can save you from from Kazakhs here.
Yeah.
He had very low damage because he's hinting, but...
Yeah, that's
wasn't
bad
good.
position.
Okay, let's see how you play this one.
I was kind of like the duckling that was too far behind the rest of them.
Okay. And then just go Drake. Yeah, like here, problem with the map awareness, like when you are not in the fight, like here, not here. This is fine. Yone goes on you, sure. This is fine. So Yone went this way, right? When I went this way. And the fight is right here. So you could have very easily went like this to help us. Here. Because you said that Yone was zoning me, but here you see that you're actually going to Drake.
Yeah,
And
I
you
was
should just
thinking of what I could lifesteal on.
True, but if we kill Yone right here, we just end. because it was actually quite close. Alrighty, so I wanna see. Overall, didn't play bad in this game. I'm actually pretty proud of you. I didn't know that you played that good AD carry, but I wanna see a game that you play by yourself. So, what do you think from those games? Which one is good to review? Like to do a review? Let's say maybe this game or this game. I would prefer it because they're quite long. This one is kind of one-sided.
I think the. Let me see if I remember properly.
So this one was against Draven Nautilus, and he had a Seraphim. That was pretty. Like that died a lot.
I would scroll down.
This one?
No, hold on. I'm gonna find one that was. Trying to think of it. It might be then a 9-7 and 6-1. But it definitely, so it has HJ on jungle for sure, because he's my friend. That's my duo. And
okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to carry him out of Loyola.
Okay.
But he used to be in Plat, like back when the game began. Like he was Plat like season 2 or something.
Okay, so it's only one game that he plays jungle with you. The rest are not.
No, he just played a bunch of games on his own too. So like.
Yeah, so I think it's this one. The game that we're looking for.
Maybe. Could try that one.
What do you think about this one? Do you think it's a good game? Or should we go for another?
Oh, go to on my profile. There's, well, actually, is it still available? That's the question. Let me see.
What KDA is it?
18, 5, and 11.
Oh shit, it's the last game from the one that are available.
Oh wow, perfect.
Nice. Do you want to go for this game?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, good. So, first of all, what do you think are your biggest mistakes right now in this role?
Probably the first, to be honest, like, it's probably the first couple minutes.
So early game?
But like,
okay.
I understand level 2, because I'm a support main, but like, the problem is I don't really like know how hard to push the minions. You just match the other person and then get a little bit of a small advantage. Because like, as a support, all I'm doing is I'm bullying them so they don't get level 2 first.
Yeah, you don't manage the waves.
Yeah, I mean I do manage the waves, but only if my ADC fails to manage them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I leave it up to my ADC because they get pissy if you touch their wave most of the time.
True.
So like if they're failing to do it, then I'll do it. But if like they want to manage their own wave, I let them manage their own wave.
Okay, sure. So good. We're going to work on the wave management. So from what you're saying is early game, you need their help with the early game and with the wave management specifically.
Well, because if I do what you're saying and I keep autoing, I just end up crashing the second wave, and that's horrible.
True. So
like, you just match their their autos, right?
Yes, you match their auto racks and you get a small advantage. If you can zone them, let's say you have a Lulu and you're playing Jinx and they have Yasuo and they have, Shen, then you shouldn't really push, you should just punish them. You should just punish the Yasuo. But that's very, very few situations. Usually, in 90% of the cases, you want to control the lane. Not to push it, but control the lane. Like as you said, you want to match their hits. If they go for 10 hits, you also go for 10 hits, but you also need to get a small advantage. So if they go for, let's say, 10 hits, you need to get 12 hits on the wave. So you need to get a small advantage on it. Just because if they have against less minions, let's say we have 6, they have 4, it's easier for you to trade, and because you have more minions, that means you're also going to get level 2 advantage. So match their auto attacks and get a small advantage. That's basically and your default mode has to be auto. And if you see that there is a huge advantage, because as I said, it's a small advantage, not a big advantage. If you have 6 minions and they have 1, that's bad. That's not a small advantage. You're pushing too fast. So no need to, you just need to, you know, kind of control the way. I would just only push a little bit. It's not like crash or into the tower. No, just get control of the lane, push a little bit and play from there. Also in this situation, Caitlyn Lux, you can't play with the Donan's blade. You should just go for the
Yeah,
so
I know. I'm just this is kind of me being
cocky.
Yeah, like I know I can.
I know. Like here,
this was on a huge win streak though, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep riding the win streak.
Yeah, it's definitely super too aggressive. Like here, you wanna be like, hey, do I have a chance to win the lane phase? I mean, obviously you do, but it's a big poke lane, Caitlyn Lux, so you should go for longsword. If you don't have any chance to win the lane, let's say you have a useless support, like Shen, or you have a Yumi, then I'll just go for
this
Doran's.
Morgana was useless too, trust me.
Yes, but it's about the champion more than the player. If you have like Yumi, I would just go Doran's shield. If you have a chance to win the lane, I would just go for longsword.
Morgana's useless in deluxe. So
well, depends on the player.
I would argue
depends on the player.
True.
Okay.
But
that's
if
fine.
she's smart, she lets me have first blood, but
yeah, well, you could have also stolen it, right? Like you can just last it. Like you can literally just wait and last it. Like here, I wouldn't really hit the roll. I wouldn't really hit the roll, and I will just last it. So yes, she did a mistake, but you can also play it better. Beautiful leash. You go on the lane if it's super fast. That's good. Pushing as you want to. Good. Again, the pattern to stay close to the brush. Okay. So definitely try to hover left. Left angle is better for AD carries. Okay. Good. Good. That's beautiful. Good. Nice positioning. Nice positioning. At this point in time, we lost the priority. So they got prior. They're hitting a lot more. Okay. Good. Pushing. That's very good. Then you're just backing off. Your positioning is amazing. Then you're just backing off. Okay, so what I will do right here, and you mismatch. So you did good. I like that you're pushing the wave. I like that you're hitting the Q on the minions.
But then I lost the push.
Then you lost the push. The reason why you lost the push is because, well, first of all, positioning is bad. Second of all, you're not communicating because this Lux was actually hitting the minions in a little bit. Morgana wasn't. So what I will do, I will just encourage my support a little bit to hit the minions. In silver, they will not do it. But, you know, if you're playing gold, high gold or platinum, they might do it if you ping assistance. You might encourage them. So you should ping here. Overall, you did your job with pushing. The only thing that you can do better is, well, first of all, positioning. Because if you're on, like you see that Caitlyn is free auto-attacking the Morgana. If you were here, you can actually just chunk her as well. Like, hey, do you want to auto-attack the Morgana? No problem, just going to chunk you. True. Because you have a lead here. This is a lead. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have those 2 casters. They don't have that. So you have a lead on the push. You actually pushed better. But here you're stopping.
So just keep autoing.
Keep auto-attacking. You see? Keep auto-attacking. And stay on the left.
Because Kate just got like 3 autos in.
Exactly. And she wanted to hit the Morgana, which is bad. She should have focused on the push. And if she wants to hit the Morgana, then no problem. She's going to get punished. Because you see that because of your positioning, you're concerned of the Lux. And you're backing off.
I think the reason why I was... So this is my mindset. I know this is without any coaching or anything for ADC. My mindset was I stay near the brush and I can't get ganked. Because like I'm further from the river.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, I mean...
So, because I'm on the down angle. So like that's... I've had other coaches tell me we're going to stay on the down angle like as they're playing ADC and I'm playing support. So
true.
I kind of just like defaulted to that. And I think that was just the default without knowing necessarily.
Yes, so on a theoretical level it's true, but remember that the setup is going to be made by this Lux. So if you stay here, and yes, theoretically you're more far from the jungle, but practically you're going to be close to the Lux Q.
Yeah,
and if she hits it, then you're still dead. So like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, keep auto-attacking and try to ping as well. We lost the push here because of that, and also positioning wise. But I think after this session, your positioning should be a lot better. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So how do you get binded? So she walks up, she tries to E, no problem. Like you see this one? Like there is a difference.
Yeah, but here's the okay. Technically, I'm not the one making the mistake. Look at Morgana; she's in Africa.
Yes, but practically,
if she steps up, you make a triangle between me, you, or me, Morgana, and Lux.
The problem is that do we need to really walk up here on this minion? Because you see, you're hitting this minion. Is the minion low? Do we really like the minion is not low? You don't need to hit the minion. Caitlyn is stupid and she's also pushing you. So if you stay here, all of those minions are going to go into the tower. So if the minion is very low, I understand. Okay, you want to focus on the minions. But the minions are not even low. And also, there is a difference if you're going from here to here and get the minion. And there is a difference if you go from here to this angle and you get the minion from here.
I have a little bit more time to react to a Q.
Exactly. And also, like, she needs to get, like, this Q. If you're staying here, it's so hard to angle. You should angle like this with Lux. So it's a lot harder to angle.
Then she gets bound by Morgana. Yeah.
Exactly. So you could have played it a lot better. So here...
To be honest, look at that hitbox, though. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. Like, it didn't actually hit. It's the hitbox that saved her. Yeah.
What skin is this? Do you know?
I don't know, but it's buffed.
Yeah. It was pretty bad. But also, like, there, didn't actually need to walk up. Could have just waited the wave to come into you.
Kind of taking free poke.
Exactly. Okay, good. So let's see. That's fine. Good. Yeah, again, the Donald's Blade doesn't really help you with anything. How much gold do you have? 643. Yeah, you're doing the over and over. Like you're actually staying so much closer to the. You see this? Like every time when you're playing AD carry, you can't be on this angle. You can't be. This is the danger angle. Like if you're basically right here, you didn't think. You should basically be on the AD carry angle. AD carry. You should move right here. Because I'm more concerned of the Lux than I am on the Kayn. Kayn, I mean, it's okay. I can just... If the Lux hits you and she puts the Ignite, you're dead. If the Kayn hits you, you might just be able to flash out. So positioning is one of the biggest things. Okay, let's see what they're going to do right here. I really want to see how... Okay, so Momo is staying here. Sure.
Yeah, we
my god. Oh my god, that just happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god. But he's... Like, he hesitates so much. Like, he's like, okay, I want to gank both. No. Oh, yeah. No. I leave. No. I want to gank both. Okay, I'm ganking. Morgana. Okay, I got a flash. Backing. Okay, Morgana. Caitlyn, kill her. Okay, I'm backing. It's okay. I'm going to go in the jungle. No, I'm not. I'm going in. Okay. That's basically your friend. Okay, right here.
Yeah, but we knew that was gonna happen the whole time. Or like we had a feeling.
Okay, what, the gank or the kill?
No, the gank. I had a feeling he was just gonna send it.
Okay, well, here you should tell him to, hey bro, I'm low. I wanna recall. Help me push. Like here, all what he should do, he should just go.
No, I told him to come in. I told him to do it. I told him, like, okay, just get them off the wave and I can crash it.
Yeah, but he needs to actually help you to push it, because you can't with this mana and this HP, you can't actually just crush it, because you need to push this wave and next wave, because we have the wave here, which means they have the wave here, so you need to push one more wave. If you push it by yourself, enemy jungle has time.
There's no way I get there in time.
Exactly, and enemy jungle has time to react, because if I'm Kayn right now and I'm looking at bot lane, I'm like, I can gank this. But when I see a Momo, I'm like, I need to go there. And the faster you are, the better. So when you're in a bad situation,
well, I guess this Kayn is just bad then.
He is just bad, but he's silver. I mean, it's not.
A higher elo, the other jungler comes.
Yeah, he's going to skip this camp, just go bot lane. Like right now, it's super, especially because Caitlyn is one of the win conditions in this game.
So then, by doing that, Amumu kind of just baited the low jinx.
Yes. So here I will just I will just tell him, hey, help me push. I will just tell him to get the minions to very low HP so I can, last hit with Q. I will last hit with Q, push another wave, recall immediately, and then because Morgana doesn't really do too much, I wouldn't really get Null Quiver or I wouldn't really get AD. I would be like, hey, Morgana doesn't do too much, let's farm and let's get Tier 2 boots. Tier 2 boots are always good. Tier 1 boots are useless, you should never get this. It's always to get, you know, long sword, for example, instead of...
So just tier 2 or nothing?
Yeah, tier 1 are nothing. Tier 2 are good if you're losing on bot lane. But if you're even or if you're winning...
You wrote the wrong thing on the screen then.
Oh.
You put tier 2 in a box and tier 1 was crossed out.
So boots 2 is good.
Yeah. So boots 2 or nothing is what I'm saying.
No, so boots 2 are basically the tier 2 boots, right? The berserkers are good. Very, very good.
Yeah. So if you're going to buy boots, buy the tier 2.
Yes, and if you don't have enough for tier 2, you don't buy boots.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yes, that's
tier 2 or nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, this is kind of a clown show, and it worked.
Yeah, and then it worked. Let's see if you're going to exactly. This is always going. Okay, so he actually punished even in silver. Well, at least we got punished. Okay. Yeah, this is normal. This is normal. Exactly. Tier 2 boots are okay in this situation because Morgana doesn't do. So if you usually you get non-quiver. It's so much better because you can actually win the lane. But tier 2 boots give you like 45 movement speed and a lot of attack speed, so you can push, you can just farm into the tower, you can just you're just safe. Okay.
Wow, so even with like this lane phase wasn't even that great and I was still 18-5. I think my mid game is way better
then yeah, then
my mid and late game are probably not
the best. Okay.
They have to be.
Let's see.
Like it's the opposite. I think it's the opposite on support for me. I feel like support I'm really good in lane. It's the opposite.
Okay. Very nice play. You missed a few clicks,
yeah.
But it was very good. Okay, so what mouse do you have? You're clicking so good. I don't see any misclicks. It doesn't feel like you're playing support.
Maybe I shouldn't be playing support.
I mean, if you like this role, I think you should try it. Right here, I don't like that you're actually going for the Drake. Like here, I would just take a look there and I will be like, hey, do they actually need my help? Because if Morgana goes, and if I go recall, I mean, I know that Zerat, Caitlyn, and Kayn just died. So
just for tempo, right?
Just for tempo, yeah, exactly. Because right now you stay for Drake, then you recall, and then Caitlyn is here, she pushes, you lose the wave.
Yeah, we're late.
Exactly. Okay, I get non-quiver at least. But yeah, experience, farm, and this Caitlyn is bad. Like you should be ahead of her. Actually didn't do too much. Okay, so let's see if your mid game is actually that good. So overall... Okay, so let's see this one. Okay, going, sure, ulting, good. Okay, fine. You weren't really on the same page with Morgana. I think that you didn't expect her to go in like that. No,
I didn't. She didn't ping anything either.
Because you're hitting the minions. Like here, I would just hover my camera. Yeah. Definitely you followed super late. Oh shit! Yeah, I followed super late. You waited for the minions even. Yeah, like
because I thought she was doing something bonehead kind of.
Yes. But right here,
she never pinged. If she pinged assistance, I would have totally done something different.
Yeah, but in this yellow, like here, this is a free kill because once the Morgana is going to have this angle. I mean, you play Morgana, so you know it. When she has this angle, even if Lux Flash is here, I can still get the bind.
It still binds.
So here you see like one auto attack that was bad, then right here another auto attack that was bad. You should just instantly go in team fight. You're going to get this kill for sure. Faster without ult. Okay, let's see what you're going to do. So if you push and then recall, beautiful. So you have good patterns for the recall timings from the support. So that's not bad. Okay, you're trying to do something crazy here. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about the wave management. So so you're going to bot lane, sure. What do you think about this wave?
It's pushing to me.
Exactly. And how do you feel about that?
I mean, the way that you would want me to play it is to let it come into me.
Exactly, especially because right now we're just looking to scale.
We're not strong side either because Mumu's top.
Amumu is top lane, exactly. So right now the only thing that Kayn can do is just pat towards bot lane and gank you, because he's not going to play around Darius right now. He's just going to play around bot.
If we're strong side, I could justify pushing
Yeah,
them in.
if you have a Mumu, well, what I will normally do if I have a Mumu behind me, I will make, so this is slow push into you. I will make this wave slow push into them. So instead of having like 10 minions against 6, I'll basically have 10 minions right here against 6. I will wait the next wave to come. I will make like 20 minions right here. And then those 20 minions, I will crush it into the tower and dive it to the Mumu if I'm strong side. So I will transform this slow pushing into me into slow pushing into them, and then I'm going to basically create a situation where Amumu can actually gank me, and we can just set up a dive. So this is what people do in Challenger, for example, but that means Amumu needs to be bot lane and play with
That's
you.
what I've done that with my coach in P1 Diamond.
That's good. That's good. But
I've
yeah,
done that a lot.
Yeah, sometimes it works, but people don't really.
But the jungle, my friend doesn't know that, and the jungles don't know that in that elo.
Yeah, the junglers don't really know that. And then here we're dying here mainly because of, well, you're getting kills, but again, this is not a good call. So you see, because you push every time when I'm saying, hey, you're going to die because you're pushing, you just died.
Yeah.
So literally every single time when you're pushing bad, you're getting punished. Like you're just getting punished. Alrighty.
Well, I'm also accelerating the game too.
Yeah, the thing is, do you need to do that on Jinx?
If you accelerate the game, I'll reach my items faster.
Yes, if you reach your items. The thing is, with Jinx, if you're comparing yourself with Zerat right now or Kayn right now, you don't have a chance. You don't stand a chance against them. So that's why it's so much better to just
once I hit 2 items.
Once you hit 2 items, yeah, you can conquer with them. You can compare it yourself with them for sure. But the problem here is that you are not strong. So you are not strong at the moment. You don't really have any items. You're uncomparable with any of those champions in the later stages. So here, just rotating like this is just a flip. Here, maybe you win the game, it's 50-50. Or if you go to bot lane, this is a 99% play. No one can kill you. You're going to get the farm. You're going to get its force like safe. And once you get to 2 items, you have a chance to win. Like right now, I would never go to mid lane unless I'm having my items. Because if you don't have your items and you go mid lane, maybe you get something, maybe you don't. But what happens if you stay mid, you don't get anything, which it happens. And then with Shining XP, when Kayn is level 10, almost 11, when Zerat is almost level 10 and you're level 8.
Yeah, I wasn't sure why. Maybe my friend called something and I followed, but I know it wasn't necessarily a good call.
Exactly. Look at the Caitlyn. She's getting the lead. So I just want to see the math after. So let's see how much. Holy. Yeah, this is big. This is big. So Caitlyn gets so much. Caitlyn gets so much. So
we killed her though.
Holy. Look at this. Look at this. So she's 4.8 and you're 5.1. 300 gold. 350.
Yeah, we killed her though.
Yes, you kill her, but you have 4 kills and she has 1, and she's only 300 gold less. If she was smart, she would never die here. And if this is Platinum, she gets the tower, Lux stays with her, she gets the tower, she gets Krugs, and there you go. She's almost as ahead as you. Just because of that mistake, you go mid lane when you don't have your 2 items. So that's the bad thing. Okay, here, same thing. When you are playing AD carry, you are more important than your team. So if you recall right here, while you're having your Kraken Slayer and you ping them danger, that's fine. Because if you are here on the Drake or not, it's the same thing. You don't have a champ right now. So the Drakes are not important. Okay, if you get the Soul, I would just stay.
I think the reason why we wanted to do Drake is because we killed someone. So it was like basically a free dragon.
True, but you want to think about
who did you
kill. Because you killed Caitlyn. Even if Caitlyn is here, she's useless. It's not like she will make any difference compared to the state of the game. Like if we fight this 4v5 against Kayn that is fed Darius Zerat, or if we fight 5v5 with Caitlyn, if you win the 5v5, trust me, you win the 4v5. Like if you win if you win the 5v5, you also win the 4v5.
Yeah,
but if you don't win the 5v5, like
Caitlyn's the weakest player on their team.
Exactly. Like it doesn't matter if you kill Caitlyn.
Even Lux can do more damage than her.
Exactly. Even Lux. Like if you kill Lux, sure I would consider staying, but right here I would never stay if I don't have my items and I have a huge amount of gold. I'm just going to press B here, ping, danger. Sorry guys, I don't have my items. I don't feel forced to follow. Because you're staying here, if Kayn is smart, same thing. Like here, if they were on the same page, with
Okay, so
with the
this Kane's gotta be like smurfing or something.
yeah, maybe.
He's doing literally everything you said.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's lucky. I mean, again, I don't know.
That's 3 for 3 right there.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Could be.
I don't know about
smurfing.
that.
He could be smurfing for sure. Like this, exactly. Like your Morgana wants to push, your Amumu wants to make the play. No, I have a lot of gold, I need to recall. That's what I like to see. This decisiveness. The AD carries should have this. You don't wanna go or involve yourself into unnecessary play, greedy plays. No. It's just simply you just simply want to play the game slow.
Get the easy gold and get the items.
Get the easy gold, exactly. So let's take a look at your mid game right now. So overall right now you have 1 item and a half. In this case you are doing into mid lane, you have 1.7k gold. So not even this rotation is good. So let's take a look. So the macro is definitely very improvable. We need to work on this one. So right now you get so much, and you have how much? 1k gold. So you can get basically double longsword if you want to go for phantom dancer. You can also go for double dagger. So you have lots of things to go. Also you do have the Grom. All of those
the
plays,
rotation mid not good though? They're just up there way too far.
So if you compare yourself with the Zerat, you're weak.
Yeah.
If you compare yourself with the Kayn, because as you're rotating, you might get franked by the Kayn. If you compare yourself with the Darius,
2v1.
2v1. I don't trust this Morgana to shield you. If the King gets the W on you, he's going to kill you with Smite. If Morgana is smart,
I have flash and heal up.
It's close. He's 5-1, 2 levels up on you. They have Zerat ultimate soon.
I guess it might be the whole I feel like I'm better 1v1 against anyone on their team.
Yeah.
But like that, I know it's not necessarily true.
It's because it's low elo. Like if you have your 2 items and you do this, I mean I'm fine with it.
If it's platinum, I'm sure as hell I'm not like comfortable 1v1ing the Kayn or even 2v1ing.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you lose, right?
I don't know. I think it's a coin flip. And then you don't want to go for coin flips.
It's 50-50. You don't want to go for coin flips. That's for sure. The problem is that, I mean, they do have so many things. They do have Zerat ulti, they do have Lux ulti. Even if you fight here, it's not 1v1. That's the thing. Plus, you have a lot of gold and you have a reliable play here. You can just get the Grom. So right now you're rotating, and you're rotating when you have a lot of gold. Like you have 1k gold. Like you're not strong. We got very lucky because the guy just got the binding and they overextend a lot. And also they didn't really, oh my god, this guy wasn't smurfing. They didn't really react in time. But this play, again, it only works because it's silver. If you don't have 2 items, you wanna, especially with a lot of gold, you do have this tendency to stay with your team, to prioritize them. When you have a lot of gold, to rotate with them. You should play selfishly. Stay on the side lane, farm, take your farm, recall. They do Drake, I don't care, I'm a AD carry. If they are fighting already, of course you follow. Otherwise, just press B and play your game. No need to make rotations, no need to feel forced to move around the map. Because you're just going to coin flip the game.
Flamed like crazy in low elo.
You flamed?
No, you get flamed in low elo every time you do that.
It's fine. They don't know how to play their game.
I tell them that, and they don't even.
Yeah, they don't know how to play their game.
I tell them that, and they just like I don't know. They don't understand. They don't understand.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so we gridded right here. But yeah, so today wave management, laning phase, and macro decisions. This is what we talked about. Definitely your later stages are better, but yeah, we just need to work on the laning phase and the wave management.
Team fight positioning that's been able to win the games in low elo.
Yes. So I want you to play more Jinx on this account. I think you're going to win a lot, but you need to climb a little bit before we do like some real coaching, because I also want to do some live coaching with you. But I mean, obviously, if you just play games on this account,